Okay, can you hear me? Testing. Testing. All right, let's see. All right, testing, testing. Okay, can you hear me? Oh my gosh. I've been talking for 15 minutes while I sort cards. Testing. Hopefully you can hear me now. Amateur hour. Okay. I'm pretty good at just messing up these whole streams. So thanks for joining. Anyway, I was just showing how I got this Hypno card that I always thought was really cool. I know it's gonna be hard to get to focus, but look at that artwork. You got Clefairy running from like a beautiful fairyland, and Hypno pointing to, I don't know, the depths of hell. Anyway, that's a cool card. But I was bringing up that like it looks a little dirty on it. You know, these cards are really old, right? Like the date on this is 2016, so almost 9 years oldish. But I'm gonna do a video, I think, on how to clean some cards. I know that's frowned upon, but I'm gonna keep this in a binder anyway, so it's how to clean for personal use. But I thought I could, you know, take some of these old cards and clean a couple different ways. But back to sorting. Okay, so thanks for joining. Cardboard Nerd here, and I am just sorting a few cards to wrap up the evening. And I got some of these deck cards there. Bellsprout. Definitely not the fastest at sorting. Let me know in the comments if you have any tips on sorting. I would appreciate it, because I got mounds and mounds to sort. Yeah, look how dirty that card shows up under the light. Did you see that? It just looks dirty. Okay. I thought I had this shield. Man. Okay, no shield. Got the boxes. Is this black and white? I think so. Black and white, but yeah, look at the scratches. This is why you need penny sleeves, people. How old is this? I think the card says 2011. So 2011, never having a penny sleeve, just bouncing around some kid's box. And here we are, all scratched up. And we do not have that. Okay. Oh. This is, I think, a deck. But Suicune, is that how you say it? That's a fan favorite, so. Hey, it looks really 3D actually off of the camera, huh? It's cool. Blastoise. This is an interesting card. There's barely any hollow. I feel like nowadays they try to add the hollow. This card hides most of the hollow. All right, did you see anything of value that I am missing that I should be paying more attention to? Let me know in the comments. Oh my gosh, like I haven't even seen these sets. quick shuffle through. I'm trying to get these to match all the, okay, I know the shield ones are over here. Oh my gosh, I just got like uniques and uniques and uniques. Larvesta. Sneasel. Okay, this card looks really washed out, by the way. What do you think? I really need someone to help me out, because like, you see, like, it looks like it's fading here. Was that how the cards were? Or something just happened to this card? I don't even feel comfortable selling that. Can't find this card. Okay. It's going in that pile. I definitely don't have this card. Okay, it says Espeon. It's not the best condition, but 2011 as well. I'm not familiar with that set. But look at the back. What would you rate this? It's got curl. It's got dirt. It's got scratches. This card has got a little bit of everything. Start adding it up. Heavy played. Damaged. There's something on the card I can feel. Oh, Legend Maker. Okay, so I think this is a cool hollow foil. I don't know about you, but this is cool colors. But there's a big old crease right there. Oh, sad. Okay. That card is from 2006. This Ghastly. That's pretty cool. But I think damaged. Alright, Exo. Too many sets going on here. We're gonna look that card up in a second, just because I'm curious. I think that hollow foil, isn't that what they're bringing back with Team Rocket? But they're going to put it on the edges. Anyway, this card's nice and dirty. Well-loved cards. Let's put, how would we call it that? Alright, so let's see if we can open up a browser. New incognito. I will try and add a browser here. Okay, cool. TCG TCG player. Wow, uploading. My network's getting slammed. Surprised. Anyway, welcome to the channel here, Cardboard Nerd. I'd appreciate, and if you're a first time here, definitely subscribe. Every new subscriber goes a long way. I often crack Pokemon, baseball cards, you know, kind of everything nerd collectible. This is us. Oh, I'll show you in a second. But okay, so Espeon. This is how I search the slow, long way. But okay, so again, I don't know what set this is from, so I am just hunting for that Espeon we just were looking at. Meanwhile, I get distracted. Like, I don't know if you can see this, but look at that Espeon Deoxys. I should buy that card. That's sick. Okay, never seen anybody talk about that. Okay. Where is this card? Aha, I found it. Wait, no way. This is called Legends, huh? Okay, I need help. Let's grade this. I guess one nice thing is we can start seeing, I can see that there's definitely fading on this. I mean, it kind of looks like the card didn't print right, but I think we hit one. Okay, so how do I flip back to the phone? All right, so this is what I was trying to show a minute ago was, that's our channel. I 3D printed these for like PSA unveilings. So you can be like, okay, here's the card, and I can show off the card, right? But then we can, boom, show the grade there. I never use it, but we have that. I said we do some sports too, so Brock Purdy, he got signed officially. So he's now got his bag, his flowers, but anyway, fun cards like that. All right, so in the chat, help me grade this. Apparently this card is worth a bit. It's got like a little bit of dirt right there. Got scratches. You see those? But otherwise, you know, maybe the hollow foil is a little dull right there. But no creases. Yeah, some little dents. Oh, looks like there's a little bit of dirt right there. Let's see. Can you see that? Like right by the butt. And then for the back, so we got scratches here. And then whitening, of course, all along the top. But not dirty, like, at least the back's not dirty like a lot of the other cards in this pile. Yeah, so what would you say? Damaged? Let me know. But what we're going to do is Espeon stage 3. So we're going to go back to the window there. Yeah, I'm going to keep it heavy played. So let's look at all the conditions. Near mint. $20. Near mint. Sold recently. 27. Heavy played. $10. So is this card half the price when it's a reverse hollow? Sorry, when it's heavy played. I don't know, but this guy is probably never gonna sell his card. So yeah, so if you, I don't know if you've done a lot of selling, this is TCG Player. It's a website. A lot of people are buying and selling off of here all times. Interesting. So there's a hollow foil and a reverse hollow, which this one's the reverse, but okay, so it looks like a damaged goes for about $8. So I can do that. Let's see. Filter, reverse it says 10. Oh, okay, the cheapest one's 10, so I could go $9.99. But again, yeah, the last time it was sold, huh? I could probably, yeah, $9.99. Let's remember that. But if it was near mint, $20 something bucks, so $9.99. Okay, we will sell this. I don't know. You let me know if I'm overcharging or overgrading, I guess. But I think it is. We'll put heavily played, and we will call it a day on that one. Heavily played. Yeah, I don't know about damaged, so hopefully somebody understands. But what do we call that? This one's Call of Legends. I have some other ones down there, but they're not foils. Let's see. Let's keep trying to go through the stack here. All right. Well, thanks for joining. We are just looking through a bunch of bulk. All right, so here we go again. Sun and Moon. I think these are all base. Those are cool hollow patterns. What do you think? Bring that back? Although the water one looks kind of weird, but the lightning bolt I think works. So put that there. Okay, and then Houndor. Who doesn't like a puppy? Numel. Okay, do we have these anywhere? No. Okay, put that in pile. Shinx. That's a cool hollow pattern too. Alright, those are nice, but I just realized I think you lost our video. I'm back. Delphox, is that right? Clauncher. Polyrath. That's a cool one. Is he in academy ready to fight or gym? Tyranitar. I don't know if any of you play the game, but check this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 energies to do 150. Discard the top 2 cards of your deck. This attack does 50 more damage for each supporter card discarded in this way. Oh, that's pretty cool. So I guess if you have a lot of supporters, you can do 150 plus another 100, up to another 100. But yeah, this is probably a big card back in the day. Okay, then there's that Larvitar. I thought I had these in a pile. Star. Oh, see. This card's sick. I don't know what set again, but I don't remember seeing this Pokemon much. Kyurem? That's a cool hollow. Should I keep this card? Yeah, let's look it up. Alright, people. I feel like if a card, well, we'll know right now, if a Pokemon hasn't gotten a lot of cards, they're a lot easier to find. So, nope. Looks like not as many. Definitely not as many base. Yeah, look at this. This could be a good find. Hey, welcome. Thanks for joining. We're just sorting through a bunch of bulk Pokemon, and there's a bunch of sets I've never seen before in my life. So if you're familiar with some of these, you definitely call them out, or if you see a card, let me know. But yeah, so there's a near mint reverse holo, which this is not a reverse holo. So I'm just picking this one out of the group, but we'll go holo. I'll tell you this, it's a cool holo. But wait, what? How's the reverse? See, I'm always baffled. The reverse holo is less? Interesting. Huh. Looks like this one's going up too, which, weird. But because of the, let's flip back to the, let me know, what would you grade this? Because it does look, come on, there we go. There's definitely scratches on the holo right there. And then, oh, dang, there's a crease. There's always a crease. Man, this kid, somebody should have taught this kid not to put their Pokemon cards in their pocket. I bet you. Pokemon cards are for collecting, but not in your pocket. Yeah, look at that bend. That's a bummer. So what do you think? We'll put damaged, or not damaged. I'll say heavy played. Heavy played? Let's go back. Heavy played. Yeah, buck. I'll sell it for a buck. That'd be fun. Okay. But yeah, cool card. So $1.09.99. All right, welcome. Thanks for joining. Been going through this bulk. These are the two cards that just stood out to me just because I like the artwork. I thought about keeping them myself, but yeah, look, I mean, I'm going to mark this as damaged. Sell it for 99 cents, but I mean, you really got to be looking. Even that crease is a little hard to see in person. And then this Espeon. This Espeon is from 2011. Actually, both these are from 2011, different sets. But in person, this Espeon is super washed out. I don't like the card, but apparently, you know, probably the Espeon fans are out there really excited to collect all the Espeon they can get their hands on. So hopefully we get a lucky, we hook somebody up. Okay, and then here we go. We got this Oscillatory, Octillary, Glalie. That's a hard one to read. Snover. Oh yeah, and there we go. Are these again the new hollow patterns that we're gonna see on the borders? Is it with Team Rocket set, or was it the black and white? Anyways, there's really hard to see. There's stuff going on in the background, but I got two of them. What's better than one? How about two? Okay, that's cool. I am way past streaming. It's West Coast, almost 1 o'clock in the morning here. Let me know in the chat where you're all at. Oh, I got everybody's favorite Pokemon next. Here you go. Boom. Thug Trio. Okay. Oh, wow. Actually, look at that guy. So I feel like he's not somebody you're going to see every day. Okay, hold on. Wishy-washy. Sun and Moon base. Oh, Kyogre. Okay, so this Kyogre is cool. Let me see. Lucario. So, did you collect back in, let's see, what is this, 2012? Were these shinies hollows? Were these considered the rares back then? Okay, anyway. gonna pause on these. Who's a Metacham fan? I like this guy in his crazy pants. But the Kyogre, on the other hand, is really sick. So this is a cool card. It's got like that shattered glass. But is it all scratched up? I'm squinting. It's really hard to see because the waves kind of make it look like it's scratched, but yeah, this is 2015. Okay. I mean, just a basic, but back's a little beat up. What would you grade this? Heavy played? Medium played? Oh yeah, look at that. You see those dents? Okay, anyway. Don't get distracted. Sort. Axe you. Okay, I don't think I have any of these. We're going to put that there. The circle. Not sure if I show this. Pikachu. It's cool colors. Okay, here we go. So we got Hollow and a Reverse Hollow. Dragon type. But which set does it go with? Okay. If you just joined, let me know if you want me to go through a particular stack. I'm not familiar with all these sets. There's too many here. We got stuff from I seen 2006 up to 2015, 2016, and I would definitely, let me know if you want me to pick up a particular stack here. I'll go through and just show each of those cards if you'd like. This one always reminds me of Spider-Man. If you can zoom in on that. Okay. The set symbol I was referring to, of course. Okay, here's a promo. This is funny. Is this the guy I got earlier? Hey, here we go. Old and new. Which one's cooler to you? Oh, the old's pretty cool. He's two types, water and fire. Because that goes so well together. And then there he is, it's just fire. With a hollow pattern all over. 220, 180. Yeah, you see they beefed it up. He can hit for 160, where back in the day it was 130. But there's your two EXs. That's pretty cool. And that's a promo. Let's look that up after we're done here. That was Journey Together, the other pack I just pulled. If you are not familiar. Okay, getting there. There's this crazy art. All right, let me know if you're a fan of this. I don't know. I can't get into it. All right. Hopefully, there's some cooler cards coming out in these stacks. Okay, yeah, all these. Sorry, these ones that are part of a deck. I'm just gonna put off to the side. All those are a deck. Okay. Where did I put that stuff? Okay, I'll go through these slow roll. Okay, so these ones, I haven't really figured out what set these are from, but now into the light. They do say 95, 96, 98. So fossil. Okay, wait. These ones actually have a symbol on them. Assuming fossil. Let's look it up. All right, folks, you know the drill. Like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Thanks for joining today. Horsey fossil. There we go. Oh, interesting. So, heavy played. There's not a lot of these on the market. What? Clear filters. Okay, there we go. Okay, I guess it's because of the filter I had. Yeah, but even if it was near mint, 34 cents. I don't know. It's kind of cool to just have a fossil card. And there's Cedra. Sorry for hitting that. Cedra. So this one I just knew, luckily, because of the set symbol, but actually this card is it says near mint is 24. Alright, card's not in the worst condition. Okay, but fossil we're gonna put away. Alright, what's the coolest card you've seen so far? Let's see. Like, I don't know what these are for. I don't know if this is for a deck or not. But okay, and then this is that. Is this the set we looked up? Yeah, let's look that guy up too. Sharpedo. Alright, these are some of the cooler cards I was mentioning. So we got, let's see. Oh, I just mentioned earlier, we don't see a lot of this, guys. Kyurem. And here we are. I got a basic EX Kyurem. And then Lucario EX. So this is the first set I've seen with texture. 2014. That card looks really good, actually. Minus the back. Whitening, of course, but I don't know. Let me know. And then the Dragonite. Oh, this, I should keep this one. I collect Dragonite. But yeah, both those are cool Pokemon to me, so those would be cool. This Venusaur is in the smallest ever penny sleeve. And somehow is pretty decent. Alright, Venusaur it is. XX. I don't think I have room for one of those piles. Toxicroak EX. Okay, we're gonna look up that one too. Entei. I know that's a favorite. I don't know what set this is from. But for all the Danny Phantom Chandelier fans, I mean, I guess I could see how, I mean, this card is actually cool, but creases. Gosh. Okay. Lessons learned today, folks. Again, do not walk around with cards in your pocket. Genesect. Oh, this Genesect looks pretty clean. Whitening for sure down here, but looks cool. Looks like a good good setup there. Houndoom EX. Not bad. Whitening. So what would you grade this one? Light played, medium, moderate, heavy. There's definitely whitening, but assuming the hollow isn't all scratched up, which it doesn't seem to be. I don't actually, wait. Okay. Exciting. He's upside down. I guess so. Oh, this is sweet. So we got both the M and the regular. Beat up. But these cards sell. I've sold a bunch of these before. I always hope to find a near mint one so I can keep it myself, but rarely do we find. Do you like these sleeves that have the hollow? Or that little sticker at the bottom? Always bugs me. But there, I don't even look at the back of this one. That's not bad. Cleaner than the other one. Okay, where do we put these? Right there. And then you probably saw this. Florges EX. Okay, here we go. Rate this one for me. There's definitely whitening right there. A little chip right there. The back looks really good, except for on the edges, a little bit of whitening here. But this texture looks amazing. I'd say the front of the card is fire. I have no idea if this is worth anything, but I think it's a great looking card, great texture, well centered, maybe a little top heavy, but what do you think? It's probably worth keeping, honestly, because the art is cool, the quality of the card is good, and it would be better if I could find a home for it. Elusive. Okay. Not gonna play along, huh? Okay. All right, so let's see. We're gonna look up these. Let's look up these three. All right. The Como O GX. Yeah, I think we only saw EXs. I haven't seen any GXs. All right, so see, here's a Pokemon that must be kind of rare-ish. I don't know the story of why they don't release more of these, but he's apparently a dragon that has fists right here. Yeah, like strange, right? This guy only has 5 cards. So it's weird, like, okay, Rising Elite Trainer Box. Huh. The set doesn't even seem that expensive. But yeah, interesting. I guess could be not popular because he doesn't show up in a lot of sets. But I don't know. I'd probably put Light Played off the bat, off the rip. So Light Played $3. But you get yeah, this is where TCG baffles me. So you can get the card near mint for $2. And then light played, people are saying $3. Yeah, I don't know, but we're gonna just put him aside. Okay, next card is the Volcanion EX. Oh, you know what? I realized that card when I looked up GX, it probably filtered down. There's probably other Pokemon to that one, but it's late and mistakes are bound to be happening. So light played, yeah, let's call it light played. Light played $2, $1.50 any day. Light played. But again, you can get your mint for $170. So I don't know. Okay, but that's a promo. Where's the promo stack? Over here somewhere. Okay, and last card we're going to look up is the Pawinard. Look at this foil. Oh, you can't see the foiling. I'm covering the screen. Noble Victory. This. Reverse Hollow. Huh. I'll get $2. What would you say this is? Oh no, he's definitely all scratched up. Let me flip it. I'd say moderately played. All right. There's the card if you're curious. It's got some scratches on the bottom there, whitening on both sides. I don't know. Cool card. I mean, look at him running from like that alleyway or something. The hollow foil's good. I'm pretty conservative. Like, this is, I don't know. I don't like the corners, so probably worth $1. Now, where do I put this guy? Can't find a spot for him. More cards. I'm trying to push through and. Okay, yeah, these are all. I don't know what set this is. Let me know in the comments if you knew more sets than me. Oh man, that's sick. Okay, another promo. Another promo. Another promo. Promo. That's a cool card too. Alright, let's see all those promos we're gonna stack up over here. Pause and show these again. Okay, so Jolteon, Leafeon, Glaceon, Espeon, Muck. There's a Jolteon. Semistoad. Seismitoad? How would you say it? Oh, there's that guy I said we don't see. And there he is again. Glaceon. Vaporeon. Okay, it says, wait, is this Plasma set? Flareon. I can't believe this is a Pokemon, by the way. Vanillix. through that. Sick RAM. Look at that. Okay, remember the Journey Together has that RAM card somewhere. Oh, what's going on here? Okay, I have no clue. Why do we have this very scratched up hollow that has that totally different pattern? And then you have these like flashy, like flying pattern. Okay. Time to learn some knowledge, folks. Flareon. Oh, look at that Umbreon. Umbreon or Umbreon? How do you say it? Okay, do we have a Flareon in here? Yeah. Okay. Cool. And that Leafeon is that reverse. Sorry, not reverse. It's just that regular hollow. Okay, yeah. This says Team Plasma. Have these all said Team Plasma? Okay. I don't know if you saw that and knew from the beginning, but it says Team Plasma right there in italic letters that I can barely read. You might not be able to read that either because I think it's blurry. I want to look at these Umbreons. Backs actually look pretty good. Too bad there's no hollow version there. Let's look these up. Team Plasma. Nope. No way. Those are reverse. Let's clear all. Okay, so what do you do on TCG when it says damage, or it says holofoil, and the card is not holofoil? And there doesn't seem to be an option to choose non-holofoil. That I don't know. Let's see. This is what I'll sometimes do, is look for listings with photos. Yeah, see, this card does not look that cool. No, there's definitely a hollow on that. Interesting. Wow, okay, this is definitely a favorite card, but Umbreon. Weird. Okay, just let's go the other way. Lowest. Probably not gonna find it. Let's go faster. Like I say, these are all the ones that I have that I guess a couple bucks. But where's that Umbreon? Yeah, they're all listed as hollow rare. Hollow rare, which I don't have. Don't know what to do with that. Okay. Away you go. This black Kyurem. Another one. Maybe I should start picking up these as my PC because I seem to be digging the character here. Okay, then this one is an actual holo. Black and white. It's a promo. It's got a dent. So that you can't see it, but the card I have has a dent in it. Heavy played 348. It's got dents on. Oh man, it's a bummer. I don't even know what I call this. Damaged. Let's see what a damaged version of this card looks like. Damaged, $5. Nah. Now you can see no one's even. Actually, if you're into this card, this guy's got it damaged. That card looks perfect to me. I don't know. Okay, so I'll show you the little pock holes I was referring to. You can see like right there. There's one over here by the C. There's a couple down here at the bottom. Yeah, but they show through too. Yeah, that's a bummer. Okay, otherwise, that's a really cool card. And going back to these. It's probably XY, I assume. Oh my gosh. How did we not know we had that? You see what that is, boys and girls? Rayquaza. What do you think of this grading for this one? I could use some help here because the front looks good. This is the Mega Evolution, Fairy type, Guard of War. Looks great, actually. I thought this was cool, this ace spec, like where, you know, pattern is like all across the card. But I think I looked this one up before and it was worthless, basically. So maybe that's worth keeping, but let's look up our Rayquaza. Switching windows here. Rayquaza, however you want to pronounce it. Again, I don't know the set here. That's Roaring Skies. Okay, okay. Yep, definitely Roaring Skies. Light played 629. Let's see. Near mint. So you get near mint for $5.99 or $15.99. Or $5 to $6. Or you can get the one I have, which is at best probably moderately played, for $3. That probably seems fair. Yeah, $3. Cool. Might as well look at this one too. All right, what do you say? What's the advice here with this card? Because we got I'm shocked. Okay, look at that chart. Do I hold on to this? Let me see. So 14 bucks. Everybody's selling it for 14. Near mint. Holy moly. Light played, which mine is definitely not. Yeah, this is a good card here. Let's switch back. You tell me what I do. Let's take this out. I mean, the front is beautiful. Oh, there's a little bit of something on the card. Well, is that? Boom. Maybe that's like a chip right on the edge, but really hard to see with this type of, yeah, so I'm gonna put this on moderately played, but it's got scratches. And if none of this was there, I think it'd be a good card. Yeah, it's so close. Oh man, that's cool though. What do you think of these, where they have like the Japanese language, and then in the Japanese version they have the English words? I thought the English ones were a little cheesy. Alright, we're still at it. Like I told you, I had a ton of cards, so I've been working on this for literally months. It's time to clean up the stockpile. Oh, come on. All right. Okay, so you can see all these. Drowsy Machine, Cool Mode, Moltres, Articuno, another Moltres, Goblin. Oh, 3 Moltresses. What? Another Articuno. Okay, we got all the birds here. That's nice. More birds. Got what? Watchog. It's weird to me when they have the same art twice in the same set. Oh, Durant, Garbor, Snorlax. For some reason, I feel like that card was going for something. Okay, let's look these up. I need to get to bed, but now I'm just looking up all these cards. Okay, here's my trick that you can't see right now. So I figured this was a unique card, so Plasma Storm. So that's the symbol that I didn't recognize. Okay, and we're gonna go high to low. Wow, I had this card. I sold it. Probably should have kept it. Wait, why is that ace spec so expensive? Okay, what if it's Snorlax? Yeah, this guy. What would you do? There was a bunch of these cards. Like you saw in the stack. I had this white Kyurem, Cobalion, Snorlax. I had all the birds, multiples of this ace. What would you do? Would you just sell these as like bulk? I have a bunch of these Torterras. It's just that the quality of the card is like not the best. I feel like all these cards are like $1. Even that. I had this. But yeah, I must be seeing like hollows that are that price. Huh. Okay. I'll have to figure out what to do. But like the Snorlax. Let me go back here. The Snorlax is really beat up. Or is it? Yeah, these blue borders. You can just see the chipping. Okay. Alright, Magazone, Rotom, Giratina, Giratina, Boffalant. These are those break cards. Delphox, Luxray. You like these actually? These are, I think they're kind of cool. Xerneas. Actually, I collect Xerneas. I should probably keep that one. I think I will. I think Xerneas is cool. What do I do? What do I do? These are all 3 different sets. Why you gotta do that to me? Did you see that Mew in the background there? I might keep that one. Just for memory's sake. But there we are. There's the Mew. Spider-Man. Okay, remember I said this reminds me of Spider-Man, so it goes there. Okay, more fossil. More fossil. I guess what was there. Oh, that's an interesting card. It's got that gold border. I don't like it. It doesn't really make the card pop, but looks like they were trying something different at the time. Oh. Venusaur. With that hollow pattern. But it's all scratched up. Penny sleeves. If we could have gone back in time and put penny sleeves on all these, we'd be happy, happy, happy. I can barely read that. 98. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's look up the Xerneas. Hopefully I'm saying it right. Xerneas break. Yeah, I mean, it's only a couple bucks to have a cool looking card. I mean, near mint. Yeah, I'll keep that one. Alright, home stretch. Here we are. Last few cards. Oh, I also have these coins, by the way. I can show these off. Alright, so there's some coins. Cool looking. And then got that cool Pikachu. I think he does have a scratch on him though. But this one's really cool. Genesect. Those. I held on to those because I thought they were cool. Okay, last of these cards. Here we go. Thanks for sticking in here the whole time. And us cardboard nerds stick together, right? Again, you probably can tell I'm going to sell some of these cards on TCG player and eBay. If you've never sold off of there before, it's pretty easy once you get set up. I got links, definitely they're affiliate links in the bio for this video and all my other videos. But if you're ever just like looking at like for supplies, or you remember from watching these videos you need penny sleeves or whatnot, like just click the link. It helps me out, but definitely there for your convenience as well. Yeah, see, I wish I was more familiar with these sets. 195. Like, why does this switch have that little symbol? It's a different set. Don't know. But you got, oh, and then you got this symbol here. Yeah, I don't, sadly the card's folded. Bummer. We have these last remaining fossils. I don't know what that is. Man. Okay, lots of research on those last few cards. Well, anyway, cool. Yeah, it was pretty fun to dig through all these, so hopefully you had fun watching too, and we'll see you at the next video. Okay, have a great night.